after you paint your car and you get it all back together, a lot of guys that are restoring cars out there, they're completely dismantling them, they're taking them apart, and then they're going to go ahead and paint them. Now, after the painting process, it actually takes a while to put the car back together. A lot longer than it does to take it apart. What you're looking at over here is a 1965 Mustang that we completely restored. Now, we've had this car here for, I would probably say, a year, but we're finally done with it. And now I painted this car about 6 months ago, so it's taken 6 months just to put the whole car back together. And the reason for that is a lot of the reasons is because of waiting on parts, having stuff re-chromed, waiting on chrome plating, and just basically waiting around. And you're going to run into the same problem when you're doing that. And while you're waiting around, what's going to happen is that paint job that you put on 6 or 7 months ago, you're going to have to go back and completely re-detail the whole paint job. Now what I do is I color sand and buff the whole car. Now I don't final wax it, I don't final detail it, and that is the situation we have here, is that we're at that point that the whole car is completely done, and now I have to detail the car. The reason I don't detail the car after I buff it out is because of the fact it's going to be sitting around for a long time. Now I also don't wash it in between while it's sitting around. When it's sitting around, if it's going to collect dust, I just let it go ahead and collect dust. Now I do intervally blow it off at times, but as far as washing the car off and trying to keep it all detailed and clean, no, I don't do that. Because whatever you do, and however long it takes, you're still going to have to do a final detail and a final buff job on the vehicle. So what I've done to this car is I did a nice quick walk around after I put the car back together, and I found some sections on it, or some areas you might say, that are going to need to be rebuffed. And that's what the real deal is here, and why we have plastic on it, and what this video is all about.
Welcome to DIY Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
So I'm the type of guy that when I am restoring a car, or when I'm putting it back together, or whatever I'm doing to it, I'm always looking for imperfections, and I'm always looking for stuff that can actually be repaired better, or possibly mistakes that I made that I can fix as I'm going along. And when I'm putting all the car together, that's one of the things I'm looking at. And the main thing I'm looking at is the shine on the vehicle, the glossness, and if I have to rebuff any areas that I had missed. Now, on the deck lid, I noticed that there was some spots on there that still had color sanding areas that we didn't buff right. So what I'm doing is I'm covering the whole car, because I don't want to, what can we say, I don't want to get buffing compound all over the whole car. So this is an angle that what you want to do is you want to cover the car with your plastic, and then we're going to take some 2-inch tape, we're going to take a razor blade, be very careful with that razor blade, don't scratch your car, and we're going to cut a hole out everywhere that I need to rebuff. And you can kind of see I'm actually taping it off like as if I was going to paint it. So you can see that the finish is actually a very high quality finish, but if you were here in person and the car was outside, you'd see that this area right in here didn't get buffed very well, and there's still sand scratches from the 3000 grit sandpaper that I used to block sand this out. We also have the edge right here. You can see there's a spot, and if we go down, there's actually other spots that you can't see in the camera, but you kind of get the idea of what's going on here. Now if you look right here in this area, you can see that I've taken the antenna out of the vehicle, and the reason for that is because around this antenna right here, it was kind of a real tacky situation that I wasn't happy with, and I went ahead and dismantled the antenna so I can go ahead and buff around this area one more time. And if we take a look right here, I think you can see the action that's going on. You can see around this antenna right here, you can see where it's still dull, and then there's an area right in here that's still dull, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for any imperfections, and even right in this area here, we might have to bring that plastic back to here, and I think I'm going to. But any imperfections we have to get out of this vehicle before we do our final wax job.
You want to talk to the guy up on shit at Louisville?
Hello?
He's not on speaker.
Who's this? Yeah, what's up? What's that? About your employees walking on the top of my truck and denting the hood? And you not fixing my truck on an electronic issue, telling me you can't fix it? And I have to drive my truck with the radio all messed up that controls the whole dashboard? What else do you want to talk about? Okay. What about it? I paid $60,000 for a truck, and thank you for having me on speakerphone. Okay? And your employees walked on the top of my truck and dented the hood on my truck. How am I supposed to act? When your your fucking manager over there is calling me a bald-faced liar before he even sees what's going on. Okay, so what do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? I'm turning it into the insurance and I'm telling them you're the problem that caused it. You screwed up my hood. It cannot be fixed by paintless dent repair because it's on a major crease in the hood. So the hood has to be painted. And I am not going to paint this truck when it's got factory original paint and 6,000 miles on it. So now you're saying you can't accomplish anything? What a conversation? What are you talking about? You just said you can't accomplish anything. You just told me that. Well, good. Good, you should. I don't think you need to tell me that you believe you would. You should say, hell yeah, we're going to fix your truck. We're very sorry about that. There shouldn't be no fucking question about it. So what kind of attitude am I having? A $60,000 fucking truck. You tell me about your worthless employees that are walking on my fucking roof at your dealership. Now you tell me why I shouldn't be pissed. If it was your fucking truck or anything that you owned, you would be the same way. Okay, don't fucking look at... Hey, let me tell you something, motherfucker. You want to talk to me? I'll come up there in person. Don't call me on the fucking phone, on fucking speakerphone, so every cocksucker in that dealership can hear me talking. Do you understand? I am a fucking paid customer to Chrysler Corporation. In the last 6 months, I have bought $130,000 worth of fucking vehicles. So you don't call me up telling me about my fucking attitude. I have been coming to Huffines Dodge for 28 fucking years, motherfucker. You've been working there for what, 6 months? Don't fuck with me. Now I want my fucking truck paid for. I want it fixed. Is there anything else that you got to say to me? There is no conversation. You fucked my truck up. What kind of conversation do you need to hear? You call me up and say, We're gonna come over and inspect your truck. We will fix your truck, Mr. Hughes. Now fuck you! If that cocksucker calls again, you tell him, fuck off! I just got done cussing out the dealership. We're gonna show you why! I got a brand new fucking truck. This is brand fucking new. It's got 6,000 fucking miles on it. I brought it to the dealership because the fucking radio's fucked up. They told me they can't fix it. I'm supposed to drive my truck with the radio going off and on, with the volume going up and down, the air conditioner ain't working, all this other shit. They refuse to fix my brand new fucking truck. So I pick my truck up at the fucking dealership, and I'm driving down the road to the dealership where I bought the truck. I look out on the hood of my motherfucking truck from inside my fucking truck, and there is a fucking dent on my brand new fucking truck of the hood of this truck that you're looking at right fucking here. So I inspect the situation in a further mode to find out why did they dent my fucking $60,000 truck. And as I unlock my fucking doors, we're gonna get up on the roof and look at my fucking truck. If you look right here, here's some kind of print, like an ass print, okay? Here is a full footprint. That is a full fucking footprint that you're looking at. As I back off, here's another full fucking footprint. 1, 2, 3. Looks like somebody was sitting down with their big fucking ass on my truck. They slid down here. And then if you look right here, here is another fucking footprint where they slid down off the truck after they fucking dented it. So I've been going to this dealership for 28 fucking years with no problem. And they don't fix my fucking radio on a brand new truck because they tell me that I need updates and shit and they don't know what to do to it. I cannot fucking believe I am speechless with these worthless motherfuckers. You pay all this fucking money for this shit from these fucking corporations and they fuck you in your ass. We went ahead and bought that Jeep for Minnie the body shop girl because we're going to fucking Moab. And she traded her fucking car in for that fucking Jeep. So I have bought that, and I bought that in the last 6 fucking months. You go ahead and add it up. And then you tell me, am I the one that's the fucking bad guy? Fuck you! I called the fucking corporation yesterday, and they told me there's nothing we can do about it. Nothing we can do about your radio. We can't do nothing. You have to go to the dealership that you bought it from. So, I'm in the process of trying to get this fucking radio fixed because it's fucking all my electronics up. I don't know what the hell's gonna go on. This truck has been in the shop more than it has on the fucking road. I want my fucking truck fixed. I used my hard-earned American fucking money, slaving my fucking ass off, working in my fucking shop day and fucking night to pay my fucking bills. And this is the way the corporation treats you because we live in a corporation world. And there's nothing you or me can do about it. This is a communist act. This is, you're gonna do it our way or fuck you. And if you don't like it, fuck off situation. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's bullshit. I fucking work alone here. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because nobody wants to fucking work. America has become a lazy ass, sit on your ass, Get on the computer and fuck off, world. Nobody wants to fucking work in the world anymore. This is too hard. I don't want to get dirty. I don't want to take that bumper off. I might scratch my fucking fingernail. It's worthless. It's bullshit. It's a fucking joke. And it has led in to the way society is today and the way that these corporations and these large companies treat you, the fucking small guy. So, will I get my fucking truck fixed? Will they fix my truck? Probably fucking not. I'm gonna show you one of the main reasons I'm furiously pissed off. This is a main body line right here. There is a crease right there. This is an aluminum hood. To fix that with paintless dent repair will be highly unlikely, impossible, because of this crease. Once it hits a crease, it fucks it up. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete. I got fucking work to do so I can pay my bills and treat the customer right, with fairness, and with the attitude that says, I fucking care!